Good morning, this is Lu Yan, V51016559, presenting the video reflection for the specialized translation course. In my presentation, I introduce my background and how I fit to the advertised post of translator at the United Nations. Then I want to introduce my recent experience in translation. And finally, about the future development. I did my bachelor in China in economics and currently study Master of Interpreting and Translation at UNSW. I'm a native Chinese speaker and English is my second language. During my master study, I mainly focused on specialized translation, conference interpreting, and community interpreting. And I have experience across wide range of tech, such as medical, legal, and technical areas. About how I fit to the job as translator at United Nations, I believe I have a good knowledge of English and Spanish. I have studied English for 12 years and 3 years ago I began to learn Spanish by myself. And I have good knowledge of English culture. Still, I have the ability to work both in a team and independently. I can stay calm under pressure and complete work within prescribed deadline. Here are my recent experience in translation study. These are my learning resources. Most often, I read the magazine Economist as the translation resources. I watch TED Talks and practice shadowing. Also, I listen to VOA, BBC News, and Scientific American 60 Seconds. Sometimes doing dictation and sometimes translating. This is TED Talks. And this is one of the Economist article I used to do the translation. This is VOA news video with Chinese translation. And this is Scientific American 60 Seconds. About how I practicing translation. As I said before, I use Economist articles to practice translation, and this is one of my notes of also I do the listening, shadowing, dictation, retailing, and translating. This is some of my notes doing the dictation. Things studying the translation and interpreting. There are also some supportive activities during my daily study, like the weekly translation practice and some feedback from my tutors. Here are some examples of my translation and the tutors' feedback. Also, some glossary in specialized areas like this one, the medical terminologies, and some terms provided by our tutors. And we also need to do the discourse analysis to our own translation and interpreting process. And here's an example of my own discourse analysis. And about the future development, I think the most important issue of my own is to work on the grammatical issues in Chinese to English translation. And also, I need to improve the fluency and the intonation in my English speaking. Also, I need to prepare for the accreditation of English-Chinese interpreting and translation like NATI, and expand my vocabulary in specialized areas like medical, technical, legal, economic, political, etc. And here's my contact detail. Thank you.